Welcome back to What's the Juice. Thank you so much for tapping in. Thank you for all the likes, the shares, and the subscribes. I am truly grateful. Let's get ready to bring in this message with some protection, okay? I call upon the divine light to surround me. I invite my ancestors, my guides, and my protectors to stand with me. No harm, no deception, no lower energy may enter this space. Only what serves truth, healing, and highest good is welcome here. And so it is. Ashe. All right, y'all. Hope you've been well. Hope you've been having a wonderful day thus far. Okay, this is hump day, correct? I do believe so. Okay. So something about that. Many of you are getting over humps, obstacles, hurdles, things of that nature. If you're not, then this is not your message. Simple, 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 simple. Okay. Um, you know, this is going to be a space where if you've got a whole bunch going on, okay, try to keep it positive. All right. Don't come over here with your negativity, especially if you were leaving from my old space where there was nothing but a bunch of trolls. I'm gonna tell you now, stay out of here, okay? Because I guarantee you, everybody's going through their own ups and downs. Some are, some aren't. But don't come over here. I don't care if you're a troll, if you're bitter Betty, bitter Betsy, crying Karen, Debbie Downer, whatever you want. Don't come over here. Okay? Go on and move around. All right? Please and thank you. With grace and essence. Please and thank you. All right, family, let's get ready to tap in. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what the message is. Let's see what the divine needs and wants you to know. These people I just was speaking about. Okay, a lot of karmic feminine energy running around, you know what I'm saying? And I mean they're just having a whole meltdown, possibly because they're better halves who we've been dealing with all this time. Okay, because I'm gonna tell you right now, the chosen ones, most of you are single. Those are the facts of life. You're single. You don't have a man. You don't have a woman. You're single. So these are a bunch of karmic feminine energies that have been married to some very diabolical energy. Okay. I'm just gonna put it out there like it is. They've been married to very diabolical energy. They've been married to the bullies, the gang stalkers, the manipulative ones. hmm So now we have a lot of these karmic feminine energies wanting to come and attack the chosen ones who have stayed preserved during this time. You know you're a chosen one. You stayed preserved during this time. Definitely. Okay. So a lot of karmic feminine energy running around. Okay. Mad. Mad because the divine masculine is only for you, divine fam. Okay. Is only for you. Okay. These karmic energies, these karmic feminine energies, let's be specific. But karmic feminine energy is upset because the divine masculine is only for you. Yeah, that's right. They mad about that. They done been ran through, ran down. Nothing on them is preserved whatsoever. Message. Okay. Yes, nothing on them has been preserved whatsoever. Tell me more about this energy spirit. Yep. And that's legal law. That's universal law. This is what I'm getting here, okay? There was a lot of karmic feminine energies trying to attack divine masculines and put them in some sort of legal bind, okay? Trying to have them bound to them some sort of way. There's a lot of divine masculines that are leaving behind these karmic feminine energies, okay? I feel like there's divorces happening here. There may be a lot of divine masculines who are finding out just how diabolical these karmic feminine energies are. These divine masculines may even be tied to the legal system. Okay. Take it how it resonates. All right. Welcome, divine mask. Welcome. Welcome. Yes, these karmic fears. Tell me more about this karmic feminine energy. What's the message behind them that you need us to know? Yeah. Facts on top of facts. A lot of these women, listen, this is the message. These karmic feminine energies right here, right now, today, are trying to bind divine masculines through their children that they had with their Jezebel acts. This is what I'm getting. A Jezebel is using a child up against a divine masculine. And he is starting to realize he is partnered with the wrong one. He had a child by the wrong one. A karmic feminine energy who's a Jezebel is using a child to manipulate a situation with the divine masculine energy, some sort of legal, something here dealing with judicial systems, legal systems. This could be child support, this could be um custody, mm, alimony. Damn. Wow. Hmm. And look, this divine masculine is definitely wanting something to change here. He may be looking at someone else here. Okay. You may have been a feminine energy who was in their masculinity. And the reason I say that is because you see the clothes that are hanging here, they're kind of masculine. Okay. Maybe that's her work clothes. You may be somebody that wears a uniform, but I feel like somebody, this divine masculine wants to make a change here when it comes to who he's been dealing with. Hmm. You may have stepped out of masculinity and now you are in your divine femininity. Yeah. Okay. But there's definitely, and I feel that. I feel a lot of energies of where there's been a lot of karmic feminine energy running around straight Jezebelin, okay? And they've had a child by a divine masculine, and the divine masculine does not want them anymore. Tell me more about this divine masculine and this change that he wants. Hmm. I can't make it up. A divine masculine wants real love out here, okay? He is tired of dealing with this Jezebel over here, this Jezebel succubus energy over here. This has been somebody that has been manipulating a situation behind a child that they have had with this man. Mm. Tell me about this legal. Why is legal here? I feel like somebody's trying to get look. Kind of not making up. Ooh wee. There is a divine masculine that has laid down with an old incubus, succubus type of energy, Jezebel energy, and it was all lust. This child was conceived during lust. Wow. There was no love. He's not even married to this person. This was a lustful encounter. And this woman is using everything against him, trying to get him put in some sort of prison, maybe imprisonment in his mind, maybe even trying to put him in jail over not paying child support or something like that, or dredging up some sort of lie, okay, to try to get this man put in prison. She may have even said this man, oh, I heard that. You know the one word. Okay, but I'm gonna find something. Yeah, she may have said she told him no, and he forced himself on her. That's how I'm gonna say that. Okay, and this is the lie that is being told. She's trying to get him locked up so he can't come towards you. Wow, this is incredibly crazy. Yeah, her daddy put her up to it. A mature man told her to do this. Tell me more, spirit. Ooh. He may even be a mature man, this divine masculine. Look, somebody trying to steal his life, trying to steal his connection, trying to steal his happiness. Because right now he is seeking you. Right now, this divine masculine is seeking a change with you. And I saw the high priestess. Okay. You may be high priestess energy. Yeah. This feminine energy right here, she wants this man to be down and out. She may also have fears of living in some sort of poverty, okay? I feel like her father could have been coaching her on what to do here. This divine masculine could have been providing for their entire family, is what I'm picking up on. Oh, wait, quit playing. That's not funny, family, but that's what it is. Because this country is stepping out here now, okay? They're mad, okay? Because they've been used and abused. They've been with a bunch of karmic men that have run through them. This karmic feminine happened to run up on a divine masculine who was very willing to take care of her, her family, the children, whatever the case may be. But she a whole, she a whole Jezebel out here, okay? She's a Jezebel, okay? Um, she may have even promised him she was going to change, okay, change her ways, but she sees that I feel like with this energy and the lust over here, it was something that she felt that she could change. Okay. I don't feel that she could change. Okay. This could have been a relationship that it was just physical. There was no love involved, but there was a child that came from this lustful relationship. But this masculine is really wanting real love, but she's threatening his freedom at this time. And I feel like there's a mature man here that is telling her, if you don't keep this man here, we're going to all be in poverty. He knows that this real love at the bottom of the deck will put an ending to what he's going through. There could be a feminine energy that could bring in some sort of positivity into this man's life that will put an ending to what he's going through. Because I feel like he's got somebody out here that has entrapped him with a child. This masculine energy gives me the energy of a very strong father figure. He believes in family, but I don't feel like he wants to be with who he's had these children with. Yeah, he's looking for a commitment because he knows that, this commitment could bring an ending to some things. But he also knows that the way this feminine energy is coming and attacking him, that it could be bringing an ending to a commitment that he wanted with you. This feminine energy could have been born in 91, mm, 97, 96. A lot of nines out here. You may be a life path number nine. I'm seeing four nines. Nine, 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 nine. Okay, nine might be significant. Tell me more. Mm, yeah. This is abuse, okay? There's a excuse me, a divine masculine that's being abused in a situation. I feel like, they're coming up against him. Somebody's coming up against him. They could even be stealing his money or they have stole from him, and he knows this, okay? He knows this. He knows that these thieves are abusive. Somebody could be trying to get him locked up so that they could steal from him, possibly even abuse him further. There's a mature man that's in poverty. He wanted to put an ending to a commitment through some sort of theft and abuse. This is causing conflict. I feel like this mature man is trying to cause a lot of conflict by putting an ending to some sort of commitment here. Yep, it's all behind some manipulation. Somebody's being manipulated in a situation and they're using a child to do it. Twin flame energy, okay? Twin flames could be family, friends, foes, take it how you know, okay? But they're using a child to manipulate a situation here. Mm, mm, mm. A lot of these karmic feminine energies know they're losing masculine energies. Look, yeah, they're trying to have this person up in some sort of courthouse. There's somebody that actually, ooh, I heard that spirit. There was somebody that's actually willing to get married. in the courthouse, like not a big wedding. Somebody wanted to put an ending to a commitment that is taking place or could take place in a courthouse, meaning they're not invited to the wedding. Type of energy, okay? Mm, mm. Somebody is very aware of a community that has been possibly stealing and abusing, really, stealing and abusing the divine being. So there has been a community involved in this as well. They're very upset at someone's divinity here. Mhm. Let me see. Yeah, I look, it's funny, y'all, but I had left the house, came back, and I promise you, it be looking like people be going through my boxes of noodles. I'm like, this is my noodles type energy. You know what I'm saying? This is the energy. Okay, so you may have been looking at something you know you had a lot of, but it looked like somebody's walking or coming in taking your noodles. Yeah, okay, actually, this is what the energy is. There has been a community that has definitely been stealing from a masculine or a feminine energy or abusing a feminine energy. This divine masculine is definitely tied to some sort of divinity here. Very looked at as being connected to source, godly. I heard that spirit. They're godly. Okay. Tell me more. But with this confusion through illusions and occupation, somebody here is not quite sure about something. Why is confusion and illusions and occupation here? Yep. Because somebody is finding out that your occupation or their occupation is actually held in high honor. This is confusing to a community out here. This divine masculine who's very connected to source. He can also be somebody that is a channeler, or he may have a channel I'm hearing, and he is definitely held in high honor. And this is confusing to a lot of people. He could be even holding you in high honor, okay? And this is confusing to a lot of people. You may be a divine feminine out here, and your occupation is a channeler or a healer or something like that. You could be a high priestess, high priest energy. You could be wise counsel. I'm hearing you could be a true speaker, a sayer, or a seer, a shaman. Okay. And this is confusing that somebody's holding your occupation in high honor. Tell me more. Mm. A you boss like energy. Okay. I feel like this is the energy of two bosses, a self-made man and a self-made woman energy out here. Yeah. And everybody's pissed off, evil eyeing it right now. So they're trying to reign and bring down havoc on your divine masculine through this karmic feminine energy that he done messed around and had a baby with. And now he wants to leave this energy in her reigning family, and they want to keep him all tied up. Okay. This is the energy. This is what I am feeling. All right. So I'm going to leave this message here. Hopefully it provides you with some clarity. All right. Thank you for tapping in. If you have yet to subscribe, I ask you and I welcome you to, but take your time. Okay. Nothing is rushed. All right. We may not vibe. Okay. So if we don't vibe, you don't have to subscribe. 1919. Okay. So let's close out. I release the weight of deception and betrayal. I stand rooted in my truth and I call back my power, my light, and my peace. I am whole, I am becoming, and so it is. Ashe. And until next time, y'all have a magnificent day. Ashe.